What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Falcon Bang, and I'm coming back to y'all with another Black Ops 3 Zombies gameplay. As y'all can see, I brought y'all right in the middle of fire, but hey, that's what you gotta do sometimes, because this gameplay right here is gonna be fire. Me and my boy Ace, we was actually playing with some random dude online. And like I said, we were just, we were just on an attempt to just get a high run going. That's how this was, Like I said, I ain't do nothing different than what I usually do. I get my LCAR-9 and, I just, bust heads. But for some reason today I wanted to go play with the mystery box. My man's Ace convinced me. So I'm like, alright, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and see what's in this fire sale bot. Grab me a nice little BRM. But for some reason, it was a cool gun. But I like the other guns better. And now you can see the zombie trying to run up. He getting towed up with that widow's wine. So I switch out and I get this other gun. I don't know exactly what that was, but I liked that one. The BRM, it was a good gun, but the only problem I noticed with it later on in the gameplay was it was just heavy on the it was like real heavy on the running around. It just seemed like it took too long to run around or something like that. So it was like we was having a real good game. I got my perks up. I had the pretty much what made me get my perks up so quick was the what is it called? Soda fountain. When you buy one perk, another perk just pop up automatically. So I like that. I definitely said I'm around with that a little bit more. Got me the squids. I could not, for some reason, I couldn't get a ray gun. That's what I was aiming for, to get a ray gun. I seen that sniper and I'm like, nah, I'm not messing with that sniper. That's not something that's, I'm too big on. So as you can see, we advanced. We went to level 12. Cool. Tried to hit the box one more time, but it ended up going away. So now I'm really going back to what I do best. I got my 30 clip ready. These zombies coming out. Hey, I'm ready. Like I said, that's pretty much all I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for them to come get, come get their servings.
You got something better to do?
And like I said, I had the BRM, but it was just something that I wasn't really like used to using.
Double points.
Pretty much how I like to play is I like to get my perks up, post myself up in a corner where I know no zombies not coming from behind me, and then just give them that work. But it was starting to get hectic right here. Once I got a few kills, then I'm like, all right, cool. When they get too hectic, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this door. And I was looking for the fuse, and I ended up finding it right here, cause I ain't never seen what the silver protector do. So I'm definitely trying to get at a little run. Give me a couple headshots in, That's just pretty much what I do. Love taking out zombies by the head. Gotta love it. But at some point in the game, I started like I started trying to get me like some body shots too, just so I can like stack up on a lot of points. Like I said, I was real curious to see what that silver protector do. Never seen it before. We on level 12, and I was trying to activate it, but of course I didn't know nothing about it until my man's Ace showed me how to hook it up. So shout out to Ace. By this time, it's like, all right, cool. I'm still looking for the fuses, because I'm trying to get the silver protector gun. I see the box, and I'm like, well, I don't want to waste my points on it. I wanted to save all my points, just to make sure I got some points if anything bad happened. So I'm strolling down here looking for the silver protector, and what do you know? It's not right here. So I'm kind of stuck, because I'm just like, okay, usually it's right in this spot. Where is it? But luckily, my man's Ace had hooked me up and found it. Actually, he didn't find it, but he came over and he was about to actually look for it when he found the other ones, but I ended up finding out where it was at. And like I said, it took me a little minute to actually find it. And the only reason I found it was because, like I said, Ace was telling me about finding something. And he was like, come get it. And I was shooting some zombies and I was running past and I'm like, cool, you go ahead and handle that. And I end up seeing it tucked away in the little corner.
I wonder what they think of that little grape right in the fucking face.
I said Call of Duty is getting more fun and fun, but actually if I would have turned to the right and looked right there, I actually would have seen it, but Of course, I looked to the left and I didn't see it. And I want to say this was like the worst part of my game, staying on this bridge because it's so short. Zombies spawn from everywhere and you just get surrounded in like a matter of seconds. So it was like, man, that bridge was my downfall right there.
I'd give you all a final warning, but I think I'd rather just put you down.
So like I said, I just see how like they just coming out and trying to tear me out the frame right there. But luckily I got that jug, I got that Will's wine, I got some speed cola, and I got the quick revive just to make sure I can, you know, get a person up when they down. But from now on, I think I might replace the quick revive out.
You are gonna regret that real soon.
And most likely, if I switch the quick revive out, I say I'm gonna grab the maybe either the mule kick or the what is it called? I want to say something about like stamping, where you run faster.
Judge ain't gonna go easy on you. Hey, shit stain! I'm not warning you again. Oh, strength in numbers.
As y'all can see, I got like this little gun trying to get the max ammo, and I'm just pretty much just trying to, you know, keep this thing going. And luckily I had that shield on the back of me, and I made a mistake and actually threw that. I didn't know exactly what it was, so I'm like, no, I just messed up, you know. I still get points, but I'm looking like, man, forget that. I want to get all my points. So last time I threw that out, it was like, okay, I'm shooting them too. I ain't having this. Put him down, running past. And I actually caught it right in the corner. Got all three. Now I'm telling Ace, like, oh yeah, man, activate that silver protector. I'm definitely trying to see what it do. Because he was coming straight over to look for it right then and there. So now he headed back to the, spot to go activate it. Like I said, most of this game is just actually just becoming more fun and fun. So it's like, alright, cool. I'm definitely debating if I'm gonna buy like more packs as far as like, you know, playing the game more and stuff like that. And as you can see, I almost get caught. I made a mistake, killed the last zombie, and I had to go in and go see, you know, how he was going to activate this stuff. So I see him go over there and activate it. My man's Ace be on point. I believe, nope, this is not the gameplay where I thought we was gonna get the what is it called? And I was thinking like maybe I should get this wall gun, but I'm thinking like, well, I got a lot of bullets left in this gun. Let me at least waste the bullets. That'd be my main thing, like waste the bullets and then hurry up and change out and get the gun. Like I like box guns, but I like the pack-a-punch a wall gun better, just in case if I run out of bullets and stuff, then I can go ahead and you know, just get re-up. As you can see right there, I didn't know about that, but I ran up to the next perk. I believe I seen somebody playing one day and they had like 8 perks. So I'm like, dang, why I can't buy another perk? Like, what he do that was so different? And they was telling me I had to have something that can give me all those perks. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll figure it out later. Because like I said, I want a screen full of perks. Perkies, baby. You know? What could be better than that? 30 clips and perky.
I could have done with this back on the beat.
And the reason why I traded that gun out for the Vesper is because I like the Vesper. And then it was just to the point where it was like, alright, cool. I know this type of gun to give me, you know, a lot of, not a lot of ammo, but I know what I'm getting out of the Vesper already. So let me go ahead, pack-a-punch that little bad baby. And voila. Got me some fire.
Oh, that's more like it. Hey, next time I want 50% off.
I get to test it out. This is my first time ever pack-a-punching a gun. Well, actually, I think this is my second time ever pack-a-punching a gun. So I was just like, alright, cool. I'm going to just keep using it. I'm going to push it to the limit, you know. I want to see how far I can go. Next time I want to pack-a-punch a gun at least like 10 times. That's my goal now. Pack-a-punch a gun at least like 10 times. Pop me a go-go. I'm goody. Now I'm ready to go back out here and kill me some zombies, you know? Looking for the smoke, you know. once I got my gun pack a punch, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm with the shits now. So at the end of there, I had to switch up and change to another spot because, you know, the editing. I was killing zombies and I pretty much, you know, wasn't editing at the moment, didn't know it. As you can see, I got my BRM back out and I'm on tip. Like I said, I'd be ready to stack up. Most of the time, I'd be ready to stack up on points. And I was looking at it, like, man, that BRM, you know, it's a good gun, but it's not nothing to play with. It's not something I really like running with. So as I get down, and I'm like, alright, Ace, man, come get me. I done messed up. Lost all my perks, lost everything. But then every time I got down, he kept telling me he kept trying to get something like the Phoenix. Something dealing with a Phoenix. Got me up, move. Get that out there. Just so I can get me some stuff. And I'm like, no, I didn't really mean to do that. So, get past them. And I'm looking like, man, I want me some points. I want some extra points. Even though I know I'm getting points already from them kills, I'm greedy. Now I'm looking like, okay, now let me get up out of here. And this was a major problem that I kept having. I kept pulling this bull crap out. I shouldn't have been using this gun. I should have been using a way stronger gun. Because like I said, man, I was just getting too caught up with this gun. I kept trying to waste the bullets. And I kept saying to myself, once I waste the bullets, I'm good. So now I know for sure I'm going to get the Vesper. Just because I like the Vesper. And my next gun is going to be the, I got to get like a ray gun. It gotta be a ray gun. No doubt about it. And as you can see, this zombie just putting the work on me. And of course, I go down again. I'm telling him like, come on, man, Ace. Help me, brother. Help me. And of course, you know, Ace is a fair sport. So he did what he had to do to come get his brother up. Shout out to Ace again. I was holding him up this game. And see, that's that new thing right there. I haven't really played with that yet. And I'm looking like, man, the first thing I'm going to do is get the jug. And I made a mistake and throw that out again. But I'm like, okay, let me still just hurry up and go get this jug. But at the same time, it's like I'm trying to get some points. Even if I throw that thing, I don't care. I'm still trying to get some points. So now I'm like, I know I don't have this. I don't have that. Let me go ahead and pull this out. Just in case, you know, I got to put a hurting on somebody. Get the jug. Now we ready for business. I'm trying to get points. And then it's like, dang, they just trying to jump me, maneuver around them, bring them out to the hall. And I'm going back for the points. Like I said, man, I didn't care how many times I died. For some reason, I was just obsessed with this BRM as far as just getting points, getting regular points with this whole ass BRM. And like I said, this BRM put me down a lot of time. Like, it literally put me down a lot of time. But I didn't care, because I was getting points. That's all I usually try to do, is stack up on these points. So, you know, if I go down, I got more stuff to, you know, rock with. Like I said, that's what I was doing. Trying to get points galore. Get my bubble gun.
These machines, are they licensed by the city?
And the other person died. And of course, he quits the game. But luckily, you know, me and Ace was there. So, they put a real one in charge. Of course, me and Ace both real, so, hey, pick who you want to pick. You can say Matt was real, you can say Falcon was real, you can say Ace was real. They put a real one in charge, though. And that's where they messed up. Like I said, when I had that pack-a-punch gun, I was feeling like, oh yeah, I'm doing alright. But like I said, the only problem I had was I wasn't using it like I supposed to. And then I had this BRM. As you can see, like, pretty soon I traded that BRM out. And of course I did that again. I believe it was like one point in time Ace was telling me like he about to find a max ammo. So I used that. And I'm thinking like, okay, half of the time I was using it, I just kept forgetting like, don't push LB, push like left trigger. Half of the time I was just tripping. I just wanted to see what was going on.
to take you in.
But yeah, this BRM just had me going crazy. I like it, but I didn't like it. I like running around with something smaller. LCAR-9, you know. Something that's gonna, you know, bust real quick and keep me moving. It just seemed like for some reason when I was shooting this gun, it just kept like jacking me up. And of course my man's Ace hooked me up one more time. Throw this out again. And of course I want to give me some more points. I'm just jacked up off this gun. And first thing that was on my mind is get the shield. So I didn't get it and I got it right here. And cool. Now I'm thinking like, let me go ahead and get some kills and get the jug. So I want to say plain sighted. And first thing I'm thinking about is like, let me hurry up and get over here and get this jug because I had enough points. And then another thing, pretty soon, like I said, I traded out that gun. After I noticed like what the deal, what I noticed about it, I just said forget this gun. I traded it out. Like I said, I'm kind of obsessed. I was kind of obsessed with keeping points. That's the only reason why I kept that gun. I just was like real obsessed with like getting some points with it, and it came with like a big amount of ammo. So it's like, all right, cool. Coming right back to the same thing. I'm hard head, but hey, what's better than giving a zombie 30 to the face, giving them 75 to the face? You ever took 75 shots to the face? Trust me, I don't think you want to see that day. But yeah, like I say, knowing that thing bust off so quick, I had the speed cola. I actually should have kept the speed cola and maybe even get double tap to shoot a little faster. You know, like I said, I gotta experiment with this stuff. And I believe what was on my mind right now was go ahead and I'm still stacking on points, but speed cola be the next thing that be right in the back of my head. Like I say, with these just regular old guns, I be getting jacked up out here. Like, I got the pack-a-punch gun, and I'm still acting like a punk, trying not to waste all my my points. Like I said, it was costing me big time in these games. Like I say, you know, you review the tape, you learn, you live, you learn. I want to say I went down again. Like, I was just like tripping on myself.
Keep your filthy claws away from me, freak.
And I didn't know what was over here. I didn't know what came out or anything. So I would just start shooting. Make sure it wasn't nothing hiding. You know, it could have been an invisible monster. You know, my eyes was playing tricks on me. You know, I had a little I don't know what those things is called. I had little guts in my eyes, so I thought I seen something. You know, but like I say, man, you know, them perkies. People be tripping off them perkies. Don't blame me. Blame the perkies. But yeah, like I said, man, this was definitely a big high round attempt. As you can see, I see him coming, and I am out of there. That is what I do best. Ace, you got that big monster gun on you. Go ahead and handle that. And I'm like, you know what? I got these little things on deck, and I just wanted to see what was gonna happen. And of course, he come through and just, you know, knock that thing the hell out. And I'm like, man, forget that. I'm up out of here. Like, Ace, bro, where you at? You know, I felt like the boost mode got. Where you? Where you at? Where you at? I'm right here. I'm right here too. Well, come handle this. You right here. And like I said, y'all already know I got the works put on me every time I pull this gun out. And luckily, I got the bubblegum off right in time. But I don't care. I'm still trying to get me some kills. But I was just kind of stupid for running in the middle of these dudes. And now I'm trying to get the heck on. And I believe the thing, I forgot the name of it. I believe it transferred over to Ace. I'm like, bet, I'm out of here. You know, I'm not putting up with this no more. I'm just trying to get some kills, and I'm just trying to beat it. And of course, man, like I say, this is like some of the most, not even like confusing areas, but it was just a confusing gameplay.